This meeting is being recorded.
Not sure what that was, but we'll edit that out. Good morning and welcome to the Be the Light meditations. I'm here in my little tiny she shed, and you can see the background has a lot to do with light. You can see that there's black and white, old Parisian street atmosphere, and here's this wonderful icon of light. And if you've ever had the chance to be in Paris, and to be standing underneath it, and suddenly all the twinkling lights go on, and you just feel like you're going to explode with joy, excitement, because the light is stunning. This is where we're headed, my friends. I know sometimes it's hard to see from where we're sitting, things are falling apart, but we ourselves are the Eiffel Tower. We ourselves are the satellite system, the radio frequency modulator that lights things up in living color. You'll notice this is in color, the rest is in black and white. And you may have been dipping into times now through your meditations, through your spiritual journey, where suddenly something unzips and you are standing in what's the name of the land in the Wizard of Oz? I'll think of it, the Munchkin land. the, the, the something kids da 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 da. Anyway, I think that implanted when we were children this idea of going from a black and white world into a dream world of extreme color and beauty and loving people, and that's where Glenda the Good Witch comes. So this is a story. It's a story unfolding on planet Earth. It's been dark enough. We've had enough mean, nasty people poking at us, trying to take away our beloveds, our little Toto dog, make us live in fear. We're having a lot of earth changes. And of course, we're realizing at the end of the movie, she says, I had the power in myself all along. And what is that power? The power is to remember that we are tuning forks. We are Eiffel Towers. We are actually standing potential cities of light. We can take through enough light to light up a grid. An absolute, it's an etheric grid. Some people see it. Advanced, adept, spiritual beings can see it. There's actually a Lacy Light Grid that connects everything with little 0 points. So if you are bringing in and asking to bring in the light of what? Well, God, Source, Jesus. I don't care what name we call it. It's not about religion. It's not about any control or labeling. It's the light that allows us to live without fear, to live in peace, and to look at life on earth at this point is a very deeply curious aspect of a miscreation gone terribly wrong, being rewrited and set back up through you, through your ability to be this tuning fork, this city of light icon, and to exude that light no matter what anybody else is doing or saying related to their own personal wounding or social patterning. That's why we do these meditations, the Be the Light meditations. And sitting here today in this feels important. Um, so we can go through our lives just like this, going along with other people. Things are physically hard, things are challenging. We don't have enough money, we don't have a home, whatever it is. There's some sort of sense of instability. And then suddenly, veil opens, the portal is, it was there all along. We just were not accessing it. That's what the movie, The Wizard of Oz, teaches us. It teaches us also not to allow ourselves to be bamboozled by the shiny penny, the wizard who's back there orchestrating all that scary big stuff to keep the whole town controlled, that he's in charge. No, we individually have the right and the ability to light up this beautiful Lacy Light Grid simply by these simple vibrational processes that we do every week. Be the light processes. And it's a very simple word, but it's very accurate. So we're going to drop in today. And as I said, we can go along for a while with everybody else's program, and then suddenly something opens, and it could just be as simple as entering a state of nature where there's no human monkey mind. Say, a beautiful, untouched, natural environment where the divine principles of reciprocity, synchronicity, and living, and flow, and air, and oxygen, and water, no intrusion. And in that moment, your body can rest into the divine grid. Think about that, nature. I think about when you're around only loving people who are unconditionally loving, and they don't care. They don't care if you're just a little frazzled. They love you as you are. Opens up that envelope of feeling safe and good. So we want to move those feeling safe and good little points in our lives until they become tighter together like pearls of a necklace, where it's totally, totally a surrounding, beautiful, pearlized life. Just a gorgeous reflection of the Creator's divine essence here on earth through us. How do we move it forward? By being awake and choosing when other people are pressuring and attempting to demean, move, and play the chess game according to the old paradigm ways, control and domination. So we actually can move the game forward every Wednesday by going into a deep, full state and accessing, unzipping the third dimension and moving into this light and becoming and holding this light, because it gives our body something new. You can't do something unless you experience. You can't replicate it or teach it to others unless you experience. And as a species, our consciousness is unfolding and expanding exponentially now with the divine plan. Just like how fast that they ran the mile for a long time, and then someone else had the thought, the movement, all that it takes, the physical prowess and focus to run much faster. Every single breakthrough has occurred by what occurred before. And so we are sitting on top of light workers for eons, being born into different epochs and not being successful to bring enough light and to string the pearls tight enough together that it was a game changer, and everything, light switch on, we're in a new realm. This last section of time on earth, and I'm sitting here, let's see, April 10th, 2024. Since February 1st, the undulating higher frequency lights are coming in. They used to come in little bits, little bits, little bits. It was startling. And now it's big leaps. Now it's big leaps. So how can we integrate and allow these energies to come in for the bigger drop-ins and full light to come through, be the full tuning fork, is to be ready, to know it's happening, and to prepare ourselves. To prepare ourselves is to drop the defense mechanisms. Defense mechanisms, avoidance patterns, and armoring ourselves from the love that is available, and repeating the same patterns with other people. Defensiveness, armoring, more frazzled chess games of energy and moving around. So we come every Wednesday morning to remember the very simple processes and to drop in. And this is a fortuitous time to do it, because between yesterday and today, after this major eclipse, we are in a heightened state of accessibility to these higher, again, it feels like undulating flows of light coming in through us and around us, where our tuning fork, if we're not blocking it, but unfocused defense mechanisms, anger and old patterning, it's coming through us and it's just singing new harmonics and tones through us that are superlative, that are illuminative, and just ecstasy provoking on every level. And so we want to empty our thoughts, and we're not blocking these energies. So let's drop in and let's be ready and prepare for these deeper processes to occur at our cellular and even our atomic level, so that our greater consciousness is vibrating with our physical external body and our emotional and mental body as one. Oneness. I guess that's I am one. I am. That's where we're headed today. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We imagine that we are the Eiffel Tower, a beautiful geometric structure, and that we are safe, opening ourselves, accessing and allowing higher, sparkly frequency fields of Source to very gently begin to sweep, clean, and clear through our crown chakra. Let's pause for a moment. Let's polish, refurbish, refractal the edges of our crystalline. It's like a chandelier that resides around our crown chakra. Beautiful. Imagine that this chandelier is a crystalline crown residing on your head that is a receiving station, like the silicon chips for our telephones, receiving the highest new signature vibrations of Source, guided by your loving guides and Source itself. Imagine that this crown is almost like organ pipes of receiving beautiful music, vibrational, delicate instrumentation is embedded into these crystalline reflective prisms that are part now of your crown chakra. Let this light move into and shimmy and reorient your thoughts, your emotions, and your presence in this physical body to the beauty, truth, light, omniscience, omnipresence, and omnipotence of the Creator now. It is time. All the filaments are realigning and dancing into toroidal quantum field repatterning, antics of joy, release, spasmodic, beautiful movement. Feel the slight jerking movements of your body letting go of the old holding patterns. Anything that didn't allow these energies to come through is now releasing and letting go and allowing. Deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Now let this energy come down into your eyes so that you see goodness, potential. You see humor in human antics, still living out old chess games. Feel your entire face relaxing joyously as the misbehaving ones move into their last hurrah, their last try. to upset the apple cart, the beautiful new trajectory for Earth, to realign with all that is. Feel the importance of your presence and your promise to be this being, to let this light through you today, now. Let this energy come into your ears, that you hear this music, this light. You may have had lots of ear ringing as your nervous system has been slightly frazzled and unintegrated with these higher frequencies. Allow yourself to modulate, stretch, and pull through these higher frequencies in a very calming way, almost like a balm, B-A-L-M, of healing essence through your auditory, neurological system now. We are turning the dial exactly and purely to hear the word of our Creator as it is meant to come through for you. Each of us has a different communication system with our Creator. Might be a feeling, an expansion, or color, or words. Allow yourself to receive this dial. You can dial in to a specific frequency. You're using the 0 points to connect with all that is, to hear, see, and feel the energy and words and guidance of our Creator more accurately and purely, in a way that you can receive and trust in your body, heart, and soul now. Beautiful. So we have guided the entire systemic movement down into your spinal cord, across the top of your chest, into your ribs. Let these dancing filaments move through your lungs, through your heart, into your stomach, and into your organs, your upper arms, your elbows, lower arms, hands, fingers. Let these energies move through your back, the back of your neck and shoulders. Let everything merge, be submerged in these beautiful, higher vibrational, undulating flows of divine rainbow light from Source. Let it move through your body as it cleanses, lightens up, clears, heals, expunges, that's an interesting word, expunges out all that is not meant for you now. Let this energy move down through your legs at the bottom of your feet. And while we are here, there might be other people in your life, in your community. We ask and intend that their higher selves design and guide this process through them as well now. Any being who is feeling discomfort themselves, their role, and they have made a contract and their higher self has been waiting patiently, we ask, if their soul agrees, this beautiful shower of light, dancing, cleansing, moving, realigning light goes through their body now, powerfully. In this way, we may become brighter in our tribes, our communities, our circles together, being healed and moving forward in empowered ways that we can't even imagine from our old thinking. So take a nice deep breath and be thrilled, congratulatory, celebratory that you are doing your part to bring light and joy here, now, to the earth. Hasn't cost you anything, and it gives you everything. Let this power, light, and joy go at the bottom of your feet and surround the earth. For fun, imagine you are looking up at the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and allow yourself to imagine that you brought in a special ingredient that came through you, specifically unique ingredient that is now giving a new twinkle, a new light, a new formula of light for the Eiffel Tower to light up. Sometimes we need to see and feel and know that this work has an effect, and it does. Allow yourself to settle in with these energies and relax. Allow yourself to be suspended in the stillness of purity and divine light flowing through you at ever increasing frequency fields. Knowing that this is a perfectly safe and natural process, you're allowing it to reconfigure and hold and relax in all ways. We are thankful for this process. We thank all of the guides who assisted us, the unseen ones. We thank ourselves for showing up for this process. And as you imagine that you are becoming this beautiful kind of conduit for light, allow your body to anchor this in, this feeling of levity, spaciousness, okayness. All is well. Beautiful. You can trust this more than the stories that are being told to us of what reality is. So we ask and intend these energies integrate and anchor, stabilize in us beautifully in a healthy, organic way now. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and we're going to put a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire body to anchor and hold these energies in. Beautiful. So this concludes today, April 10th, 2024's Be the Light meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen. My website is soundandlighthealingarts.com. We do these meditations every Wednesday morning, and they're always free, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'll see you next week, or you can access all the previous meditations. You can find them on my website, Wednesday Morning Meditations. All right, thank you.